Today, we're going to be talking about Beatstars. I feel like I have been meaning to do one of these videos for a while now where we actually just discuss Beatstars as a whole, as a beat setting platform, because anyone who's done any sort of beat making at all would have heard of Beatstars and how much of a stranglehold it has on the beat selling world. It's fair to say without Beatstars, beat selling probably wouldn't be as big an industry as it is today. It has gone on leaps and bounds and provided a platform for so many beat makers to make a successful career as a beat maker and been able to earn money with their music. There's a lot of good things about Beatstars which I absolutely love and continue to love today. Special mentions going to their marketplace, their publishing, and their pro page to a degree, but again, there is layers to that which I will discuss later in this video. But it's 2024 now and some things have been changing in the past year when it comes to beat selling, and a couple interesting things have been said by Beatstars as well which might be useful to take note of going forward when it comes to prioritizing what you do as a beat maker and how you'd plan to sell beats going forward. Now, the first thing that I think is interesting to suggest is Beatstars definitely feels like they have been changing up a lot of things in the past year. You had firstly, the whole service charge come in along with the update to the subscriptions. Now, the whole reason why they did that was to basically make the premium subscription a lot more affordable to beat makers on a whole. I completely get why they did that. I think it was a good thing. From a business point of view, it also made sense for them as well. You did see a lot of uproar at first, especially with the service charge, because at the end of the day, we're paying for the subscription as well, and then also taking a service charge as well. Now, it did feel a little bit like taking money out of beat makers' pockets when they were getting sales. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it was the biggest deal in the world, only because it didn't mean you got the service charge on pro page sales or Blaze players, so there was ways around it. It just basically encouraged you to get a pro page and start driving traffic to there as a means to get beat sales, so you didn't get that service charge. And at the same time, utilizing Beatstars features a lot more, with the pro page being one of the biggest ones that they've been pushing. Now, what's really interesting about this though going forward was something they recently said in a bit of content they uploaded to their Instagram. Now, I'm not going to play this video just for copyright reasons, but basically, in summary, what was said in this content was in the past years since lockdown, Beatstars marketplace sales have been completely trumped by the pro page, which basically means that most beat makers and beat sellers rather have been getting their sales from driving traffic to a website. This could be through YouTube, SoundCloud, and email marketing. But from a Beatstars view, it's very clear that the priority for them is trying to match marketplace sales with pro page sales. Now, in the last couple of years, the marketplace has been catching up again with the pro page. As they said in this video, I believe now it's basically 50-50 in terms of how many sales the marketplace gets compared to the pro page. But next year, they're expecting the marketplace to supersede the pro page, and that is their plan as well. They want the marketplace to outperform the pro page. Now, what does this mean for beat makers like ourselves? Beatstars care a lot about their marketplace, and so they should. It is an amazing place to sell beats. It's one of them places where you can just upload a beat, do no marketing at all, and get sales. And I'm all for that. A lot of my first sales and sales to date come from the marketplace. Now, the only thing I'd say about this whole angle of getting the marketplace to outperform the pro page is it sounds like Beatstars wants you to be driving traffic to the marketplace rather than the pro page. They clearly value marketplace sales more than pro page, and you've got to ask yourself, why is that? I'm not just going to start conspiracy theories and say it's down to the fact that because they can charge a service charge, they're going to be making more money off of beat makers like us if there's sales happening from the marketplace because there's more money circulating around then. That could be one of the points which from a business point of view is very smart, but for us beat sellers would be a very damning reason. But again, I'm not going to go on here and say conspiracy theories. We don't know that's the reason why. But Beatstars definitely values the marketplace very highly, and it just says more than ever that they want you to get sales in the marketplace, which means Beatstars is definitely somewhere you should still be uploading beats consistently. I'm a pop producer, and they recently updated the subgenres of pop, which clearly means that they're definitely trying to improve the SEO and searchability of beats on Beatstars. This is a big thing because this could lead to more marketplace sales with any sort of beat maker, small or big, in the future. So keep an eye on that and make sure that when you're doing your genres and sub-genres, making sure you're being more niche than ever, because niche is what's going to get you found in the search results. So from that point of view of Beatstars, it's very exciting, and I'm hoping that the marketplace is only going to get better. I've already noticed an increase in views on the marketplace, definitely a lot more activity starting to happen. But again, time will tell whether the marketplace is actually going to become a better platform than it already is. Now, interestingly, another point, they're clearly wanting to take things in a different direction because they've now stopped the opportunities. Now, that was actually last year that they stopped uploading opportunities. Maybe albums and playlists aren't performing as well for them. I've been added to a couple of Beatstars playlists and I never got any more views or any more sales from it. So for me, I've always thought that playlists and making albums on Beatstars, unless you're trying to sell a package of beats, it's just never really worked for me. It may work for some people, but clearly the playlist thing isn't something they're pushing much anymore, which I do think was a good thing, because I do think you don't want to focus too much on getting playlisted as a beat seller, because it doesn't mean you're going to get more sales. It just might mean you get a couple more views. But as I've always said in this channel, views does not equal sales, and it should never be a priority when you're making beats. You should be making beats based on what's working for you, not what sort of playlist Beatstars are uploading. So I'm kind of glad that the playlist opportunities aren't there as almost a distraction for beat sellers at the moment. And then one other thing that I will say about Beatstars is it's a shame that they haven't upgraded the Pro page yet. Because as I've been saying for a while now, there are other Pro pages, like for example the Soundy Pro page, which is a lot better optimized for e-commerce than Beatstars. Though the Pro page is a great asset to have as a beat maker, because it provides a platform to have your own website where you can send traffic to, where people only listen to your beats and no one else's. I do find it's missing a lot of tricks like the abandoned cart, being able to display bulk deals and have a little bit more control over the layout of things, which is holding it back from being as good as the Soundy Pro page. And in my opinion, it's holding a lot of beat makers back from getting sales, because from all the years that I've been selling beats now, the Pro page doesn't have the best conversion rate from when it comes to website traffic to sales. Soundy's Pro page, in fact, is a lot better, and I've been experimenting again, and I've been seeing a lot better results using a Soundy Pro page than I have a Beatstars Pro page. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when going forward. Obviously, not everyone can afford to have multiple subscriptions to Soundy and Beatstars, and I'm not going to start on these videos where it's comparing Soundy to Beatstars, because this video is about Beatstars. But that's just something to keep in mind, that the Pro page is still a very good thing to use for driving traffic to, but I still feel like it could be better optimized. So in conclusion, how this can all benefit you as a beat seller to get more sales going forward now is to try and focus a lot more on marketplace statistics and what's performing well on there. You can still do all the stuff on YouTube type beat channels, but if you want to get more sales on Beatstars right now, I definitely think it would be worth trying to better optimize your beats. As I said, using all the subgenres and everything, so beats are properly categorized. But on top of that as well, really start to look at your data and see what beats are getting the most plays, the most free downloads, the most recordings over it, even the most likes. See what's getting the most engagement, because right now they're going to be your best bet of getting more free downloads or more sales on your beats, which of course in turn means more free downloads, more sales, means a bigger email marketing list, which means you can then target people even better and get repeat business. So yeah, that's just something to consider going forward, but that is kind of a recap on where I see Beatstars is now. Let me know your thoughts on this video and how you feel Beatstars is treating you so far in 2024. Would love to hear how your beat selling is going on this site. But till then, guys, keep making music, and I'll see you in the next video.